You asked for it, we're doing it. Redemption Part 2. Redemp this. We're now on Mersea Road, a sure sign that we're on the right track. Driving to Mersea for redemption! We're just on the way back to Mersea. Bit of drama, the ducks don't think worked because, well, why else would we on the way to Mersea? He might be back there. We're just going on a number plate hunt. We'll keep you posted. Obviously, throughout this whole experience, I've considered myself to be quite unlucky. Honestly, this is the 4th or 5th. I really shouldn't have to count how many times, suspected times. But so, Mike, here we are again on the drive to Mersea. Obviously, a slight role reversal in that my nerves are a little bit shot at the minute. So you're driving. What's the main aim of achievement?
Well, to be honest, I've been kept in the dark about this mission. I know that there was a fracas on Jackie's doorstep, which she shouldn't have had to see, but the guy was nice enough to apologise to her, so he could be your new dad. I'm happy with that. But as far as fatty boom is concerned, I could have got him a good deal on an iPhone. That's what I'm saying.
I'm also hoping we can have another check with Duck 33. For those of you that don't know comedy, that's called a callback joke to a previous video we did. You go second instead of 4th. So here we are again on our way to Mersea, just about to hit the Strood. I thought I'd take some time to catch up with our viewers, to let them know what's going on, and obviously to let Don't Try and Tame Me what's going on as well. So we've been here, sent a mission here by Mumatron to find out the number plate of said woman in question. Obviously dual purpose mission in we asked around a lot when we were here before about finding the ducks. We're going to go and follow up a couple of the leads on whether we can find some or not. Quite excited, also nervous at the same time. Obviously finding Duck 33 would be a big one for me, but also quite nervous in terms of what we're going to find when we actually get to the Tubby's domain. Yeah. We've just crossing the Strood again. We've been really lucky with tide times. I don't know if he plans it like that, but tits when the tide's out. So we've just forked off into Mersea West, about to make our way onto the Hussies Road. You think after all this time I know the name of the road, but I'm unsure. Usual feelings of dread and anxiety. Although saying that, this time we actually know where he is. So we're entering the estate. We've kept the light off to be as inconspicuous as possible. I'm just forking down now. This could be him leaving now. Trying to keep our presence to an absolute minimum here. Obviously for the safety of us and the vehicle. Trying to draw as little attention to ourselves as possible. When we pull up outside, we're going to obviously turn the lights on the car off as well. This is where it gets tense. Wish us luck. It's just hit me that this now being the 3rd or 4th journey I've done with Mike to the domain, in that he hasn't actually asked me for directions this time. Probably a sign that we're coming here a little bit too often now. Actually just doing a little bit of recon work now. Have taken myself out the car and have with Mike with me, who's just wheel spinned away from the scene. I hope that something's not wrong. Yeah, join me outside the house now. I'm just a couple of metres away actually, hoping to go and try and find somewhere to try and find the number plate. What's interesting is we went past just a moment ago and the lights were off. They are now on in what we believe is the bedroom area. Cannot confirm at this time whether something is going on or not, but I will let you know soon. Mission complete. Number plate has been obtained. I've now actually lost Mike, who has left me. a little bit nervous as there's some curtain twitching going on. Did have a little route round in the hedge to try and find duck 33. Nothing doing, I'm afraid. I actually get quite nervous now as Mike still hasn't returned. And I'm just walking past the house, up and down a few times. I think this is him coming out. Yeah, that's Mike. We go. Go. Shit, man, that was tense. No duck 33. No duck 33. Had to stop for a quick comfort break, as the tension has got a little bit too much for me. As you can see, Mike has just drove up behind me as I'm having a little tinkle. What? Just about to ring home to see if the snake has gone back to the nest. Do snakes live in nests? Slither. Back to the Slytherin house.
Has he slithered in?
Slithered in. Probably not the best time for this. Hello? Yeah. Is he there yet? Okay. Yeah, no, we got it. Just leaving Mersea now. Alright. Okay, speak to you in a bit. Bye. Probably not the best time to discuss puns. Mike, would you rather be seen as a good weekend son to my mum or as a good friend to me?
I get this question all the time. See, whether it is being a good friend or a good weekend son, my answer's always the same. To me, they're not mutually exclusive.
If you had to kind of rate on a scale of 1 to 3 your priorities and almost loyalties in this situation, what would you have to say?
I'd probably consider myself a friend first and a son second. Probably an entertainer third.
So I asked Mike why this time he seems to have taken the lead slightly more in this episode, which is basically my story, and he had this to say.
I'm fed up with being a camera jockey!
Valid. I like to think of all the people involved in this situation, poor situation, as one big organism, one big animal, yeah? Mum's always upstairs on the phone, the mouth. Dad's always thinking in his pants, the penis. Chloe and Mike are like the arms, extended out to give you a big hug when you need one.
It's a good analogy, Tom. And what part are you?
Good question. Probably the humour.